Hey yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Boxing Fanatic. I'm back with another one. Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin. Check out what Frank Martin had to say. But before, let's get into this video.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
So check out what Frank Martin had to say about Tank and Sparring. Roll the clip.
I didn't go in there like, oh, this is Gervonta Tank Davis. I got in there like he's just another, sparring partner. It was probably about 40 people in the gym.
Yeah.
When it all happened, it was about 40 people in the gym. Floyd was even there.
Floyd said, get my stuff out my bag. He said, get my gloves out my bag. So I went and got his green gloves out his gym bag, laced Frank Martin up. We got in the ring, and Frank hurt him. Arm fresh. Tank grabbed him, put him in a headlock. That's when it got ugly. Me and Floyd had to get in the ring and separate both of these fighters. They're trying to take off their gloves and really go at it because Tank was embarrassed.
What was the best compliment you got maybe after everything was done?
I was a beast. They're like, man, like they was just looking like, man, you're a beast.
Yeah.
You got something.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Frank Martin, he's a crafty, he's good as shit. He fight just like Spence. He got a fucking great trainer over there with Derek James. They come behind, they jab, they set up, they shot.
Tell me what y'all feel about that. Now, check out what Tank said about sparring Frank Martin and how he responded to Earl Spence as well. Roll the clip.
Is that a fight you'd want you to entertain in the future, Frank Martin?
Yeah, for sure. Of course. Hell yeah.
You ever talk to Earl about him? Like, man.
No, but I seen Earl say some stuff about it. Earl better watch out. Get his fighter hurt bad, like I did before.
Well, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. How you feel about who lying or who telling the truth? Frank Martin saying one thing, Tank saying another thing. Well, they gonna have a chance to, talk about that issue, and then they gonna have an issue. They gonna get active. They gonna get real acquainted when that time comes. So I think it's gonna be a 50-50 fight. I think this is gonna be Tank toughest fight thus far, even though I felt like most of the fights that he was in, even if you look at the fight with Mario Barrios, or if you look at his last couple fights with Leo Santa Cruz, Garcia, both of the Garcias, and Mario Barrios, and Rolly. If you look at all of those fights, you can see most of those fights. Most of those fighters, they got too anxious. They got their hand caught in the cookie jar. Started asking for too much. Started reaching for too much. What happened when you go to reaching for too much? You get caught. And I think if Frank Martin can just be patient, minimize, try not to make too many mistakes, because if you make too many mistakes, Tank will capitalize and make you pay for it. So if Frank Martin can do that, he'll be okay. He'll probably go all 12 rounds if he can do that. Probably take Tank in, some deep waters, and I don't want to say drown him, but take him to a place where most of the other fighters couldn't take him. And if Frank Martin can do that, it'll be a good fight. Speaking on Tank, on the other half, you already know what Tank coming to do. He don't get paid for overtime. He coming to get you up out of there. If he see and capitalize on what your weakness is, he gonna exploit it and make you look silly and make you look like, see, like he said, Earl gonna get his boy hurt, and he gonna make him realize he took that fight too early. Even though Frank Martin, he started his career a little bit late. But if you think about it, Frank Martin don't look like he a late bloomer. He got all the skills. He got speed. He got good technique. He got good footwork. He got a good ring IQ. He got skills. He got some pop. He didn't look too good in his last fight, but we know Tank looked good in his last fight against Ryan Garcia. Dropped him twice and made Ryan Garcia quit. No mas. You got two southpaws going at each other. That's tailor-made for a good fight, an all action fight. That's something that you cannot miss. You cannot miss. I know it's gonna be on pay-per-view, Prime Video. Y'all just stay tuned and let me know how y'all felt about who y'all thought was lying. You know, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I do read all the comments. All right. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.